And we're back for week 21, Wrestling in Mom's Basement. Of course, I'm Patrick Young. This guy is Joe Venuto, but I don't really give him introductions on in between parts. So, Joe,
yes.
We're still in Raw vs. SmackDown
From
this week. So what happened on SmackDown?
Stuff.
Joe, say something stupid.
I will. Kevin Owens will serve his penance for interfering in a toss. Coulson, yes, we're in a relationship this week. Raw had absolution, SmackDown had penance, which is the same thing, but nice. Smackdown is match against Team World Star Series as he faced the reality of a no disqualification match against Randy Orton in Tuesday night's event. Worse yet, there was no safety blanket. I don't know why my font's so small, but okay. In the form of Sami Zayn to be found, as SmackDown Live Commissioner Shane McMahon banned the underdog from the underground from ringside. Will the prize be able to overcome the insurmountable odds? And Buck McMahon's attempt to revenge once more, or who will become a lazy victim of the intimidating RKO. Newcomers Sarah Logan, Liv Morgan, and Ruby Riott was in action as they battled Women's Champion Charlotte, Naomi, and Natalia in a 6-woman tag team match. After the Queen dethroned Natty 2 weeks ago, will they coast just long enough to score a victory in two NXT exports Celeste? WWE Champion AJ Styles took on the Singh Brothers in a handicap match, while the New Day battled Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable to round out the nice ring content. First, we opened with Shane McMahon promo. Shane McMahon was a bit dismayed that SmackDown Live General Manager Daniel Bryan did not fire Kevin Owens, the same as the NXT instructed a week earlier, and called an immensely popular authority figure to the square circle for a nice excitement. Bryan attempted to justify the further employment of Owens and Zayn, to which McMahon ran down a list of crimes against the heels. Bryan claimed Owens and Zayn did what they did in the name of competition and grabbing the proverbial brass ring. If they were fired, they would have ended up on Raw, Bryan argued. McMahon pulled Bryan on the Randy Orton vs. Kevin Owens main event and added to it Bar and Zayn from ringside and announced a no disqualification match. For the segment, I actually thought this was excellent because they look like they're going to the point of seas for something big here. Forget the main event announcement first, because I'll talk about that in the main event. The segment scores like an A rated for me, because the point of seas are major dissension between SmackDown Live Commissioner Shane McMahon and General Manager Daniel Bryan. Is that sort of foreshadowing that makes her more in charge of the show and the types of storylines face 10 minutes in? Throwing Bryan arguably the most beloved star of the so-called reality era, alongside AJ Styles and CM Punk, and you have any more reason for friendship here. Sean Stemmon far beyond the continuation of the vendetta McMahon has against Owens and Zayn.
I thought this was a really strong segment as well. It was also really simple. Bryan and Shane are having problems. This is what Shane wanted, this is what Bryan wanted, and this is where they're conflicting on.
Yeah.
I felt it was just that simple, and sometimes simple is excellent.
Good night.
Good night.
We have a live audience. So
yes. We do have a live audience.
Who is our soon-to-be logo designer.
Yes.
Actually, confirmed as of tonight on Wednesday, November 29th, our logo designer.
Yes.
Which would be good logo very soon. More on that after this review.
Yeah.
Up next, the New Day versus Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. The New Day controlled the pace of the match early, frustrating Chad Gable until the former Olympian was able to ground Xavier Woods and make the tag to Shelton Benjamin. Heading to the commercial break, the upstart tandem continued to control the action until Owens used his last ounce of energy to catch Gable with a missile dropkick. A hot tag to Kofi kicks ignited the New Day's comeback. The former tag team champions cleared Gable and Benjamin out, allowing Woods to soar on top rope and wipe them out ringside. Back in, the New Day delivered a backbreaker double stop combination called up, down, down to score the victory.
I wonder why it's called that.
It's called that because Xavier Woods is basically popular radio channel, up, down, down.
I know.
Well, you didn't know. I thought it was very good. It's virtually impossible for the New Day to have a band match these days.
Yeah.
Given the chemistry among its members. And Benjamin Gable showing the worker since short called out. With that said, the match was kind of quick to reach its full potential. But there were strong performances from all four involved. Woods has been low-key great. I don't think he's been getting enough correct this year. Kofi's had a spark of energy lately that seems he's back to his younger self, too. That really fueled the close of the match. It was a quality match that did more to create a hunger for a rematch for me than satisfy fans.
And I think we're gonna get it soon. I thought the match was really good. Yeah, it was a little on the short side. That's just because I think really soon we're going to get
A triple threat
between the Usos, New Day, and
Gable and Benjamin.
The term I'm using from the Benjables. He's not a big fan of the Benjables.
It's suspendable, just like the just like the
I'm going to go for it because I'm ready, willing, and bengeable.
Yes.
Well, anyway, I've been enjoying.
I love Shawn Gable as a team.
Benjables.
I love Shawn and
Usos
Gable.
Feud.
I love Gable and Shawn as a team, but I kind of want them to break up now just for this reason.
Because now he's just going to hear Benjables every single week now. Well, anyway, I'm enjoying their feud. I'll save you that one. I'm enjoying their feud with the Usos.
You know what?
And just adding New Day into it, especially coming off the hot New Day Usos feud. I think would be an incredible addition to it.
I really like the Benjables addition to this.
There you go.
Yeah, the Benjables.
You'll learn to like it.
Yeah. Because it's not going away anytime soon. Just like this podcast. It's not going away.
Nope.
We'll be here weekly. We got no lives now. We don't.
No, he's true, we don't.
Up next, the Hype Bros versus the Bludgeon. I'm Kimmel Bosch name. The Bludgeon. The Eric Rowan and Luke Harper's in the world.
Bludgeon.
The Bludgeon Brothers. The match between the Bludgeon. Right?
Bludgeon, yes.
Bludgeon Brothers. And the Hype Bros lasted mere seconds as the tandem on Blu-ray Zack Ryder pinned him following double chokeslam reminiscent, for me, of Chronic's High Times from WCW.
However, they are much better than
Chronic, definitely. After the match, Dasha Fuentes, maybe Caleb Braxton. No, wait, no, she was badass. On Dasha Fuentes, and an interview Ryder, who was attacked and laid out by a frustrated Mojo Rawley. The 2017 Andre John Memorial Battle Royal winner paid off Lisa teases by pummeling his mentor and tagging partner. Punched him, displaying 10 by Charles Robinson, pulled the NXT star away. Rawley was intense and unrelenting as he unloaded on his partner. Contending an insult, he exited the square circle, a stomach look on his face. For first time ever, for a Mojo segment, I actually thought all this was excellent.
Yeah.
Not only Luke Harper and Rowan incredibly fun to watch in this incarnation, the post-match heel turn on Rawley was so excellently executed. Bret Hart will give it a solid 7 out of 10. The turn has been weeks in the making and capped off a breakup that really showed Brian occurred a month or so ago.
Yeah.
But it should be interesting to see where Rawley goes as a heel. He was fantastic here, but his hype character does not fit the role at all. Does he get a complete makeover, or does WWE tend to fit the proverbial square peg in a round hole, force himself in that would never work?
Yeah. First things first, like the Bludgeon Brothers, their outfits
are questionable.
Are questionable. It's a little cheesy, a little corny. But you can't be a wrestling fan and not,
expect that.
I expect that. Wrestling can be cheesy, it can be corny. It's why it's partly fun. Anyway, Bludgeon Brothers, like them. Like how tough and strong and athletic they are. The Hype Bros, it probably should have happened a long time ago, to be honest. The heel turn should have happened months and months ago. Back before Fashion Files was actually fun.
Yeah.
Mojo, I always thought should have been the heel.
Yeah.
Just because he tends to be a lot more annoying than Zach. Zach's actually really likable. And I'm interested to see what they do with Mojo going forward.
And with a low lack of mid-card babyfaces on SmackDown, other than Bobby Roode, Ty Dillinger, and Sin Cara, this might actually be Zach's chance to get back into a decent mid-card spot.
Like, is Mojo, getting back to Mojo, is he going to stay... stay hype?
Yeah, that's where I think he's going to bomb if they keep him hyped.
Yeah.
He needs a character gimmick. He needs a character makeover.
That'd be really weird for a heel gimmick.
He needs a transformation, I guess, like Jinder, to take him more seriously. But I actually think it's going to be tougher on Mojo to move up.
Yeah.
Mojo's trying to point to push. But it's going to be tougher for Mojo to move up because he has Owen, Sammy, Corbin, Jinder. Yes, I do think Jinder's better than Mojo.
Yes.
And a few others on SmackDown's heel side. But
But however, it's an interesting time for Mojo.
Yeah.
Which we really couldn't say before. So.
Up next, handicap match, AJ Styles versus the Singh Brothers. The Singh Brothers introduced former WWE champion Phil So Good Jinder Mahal ahead of their scheduled handicap match against new title holder Phil So Good AJ Styles. Prior to the bell, the Maharaja, or Mahal, attacked the Phenomenal One, pummeled him into the ground to the chorus of boos. He told him to reinforce as he tried to break create questions about the sex match. Black Commercial, Sunil and Samir double team Styles, working over the Barrett champion Styles, predictably fought his way back in the match, and even called Mahal with a boot to the face. The Phenomenal Four, Mahal's plan to learn a Styles Clash, the debut of the Super Styles Clash, from the middle rope to one brother onto the other, and scored a pinfall victory. After the match, discussed the Mahal showed the Sunil brothers, the Singh Brothers, tough love, delivering Colossus Sunil, and then Samir. I thought this was very good. On night of character development and booking decisions, look at that roll. I'm not picking a winner yet. I'm just saying, on night of character development and booking decisions, that will dictate the direction. Certain stars take a couple weeks. The appearance between Mahal and the Singh Brothers creates a scenario where the Maharaja must now prove he can win matches and championships against Sunil and Samir in Pharaoh's behalf. On the surface, it looks like Mahal has lost a major piece of his act.
Yeah. But
in reality, it will show his credibility if he can roll tonight champions on December 17th and win the title. If not, as in the case of any great heel, not say great heel, any legitimacy, he did have that was called into question because he cannot win by himself.
Yeah. This may be something where it's like Carmelo losing Ellsworth for you. The Singh Brothers, I thought, added so much to Ginger's act. They would just openly laugh at his racist jokes about Shinsuke Nakamura when they were nowhere near funny.
Yeah.
Like you certainly need. Like, I think everyone needs a Singh Brothers in their lives. Just following them around, laughing at your bad jokes, smiling at you approvingly behind your back when you're saying stuff. Just things like that. Going forward, I don't think Jinder will necessarily be the same as he has been the last few months without the Singh Brothers. However, I'll add praise to the Singh Brothers. They've actually added a ton to this act. And they continued it here with pretty much selling the crap out of the Colossus.
Right.
They took.
Only 3 people have done that.
And even also having the balls to take the Super Styles Clash as well.
First people in WWE to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, Charlotte, Natalya, and Naomi versus Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan. Now known as the Riott Squad. Not great. Way better why the hell the Absolution is.
I at least get this meaning. It's not great, but at least
Ruby
understand
Squad.
It. Yeah. Ruby Riott Squad. Riott Squad.
A week after Ruby Riott, 2 T's, Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan.
No, 2 T's.
And Liv Morgan burst on the scene. They teamed up to battle Charlotte, Naomi, and Natalya in a 6-woman tag team match. And some mere moments for the heel Natalya to walk out on her team, leaving the women's champion her partner and fend for themselves. The heels isolated Charlotte, working her over, and ensuring she could not make the hot tag to Naomi. The action spilled outside the ring where the heels set up the ring steps and set Naomi face first into them, causing the referee to call for a trainer. Charlotte left on her own, endured fragile pain and punching from her opponents. Ultimately, Group Leader Riott scored a pinfall victory on Charlotte while Mags immobilized Naomi and stretched her around the ring. I thought this was excellent. This was a great way to put the new competitors over as dangerous and uncaring. Riott, Logan, and Morgan were believable in their attack, and the result was an engaging segment. Of course, that was kind of undone after the break when the commentators started talking about the next episode of television. But, whatever. There.
Yeah, it broke a little bit of levity in that.
Still, the match was a great bit of storytelling that put the new trio over, created such danger, and injected that freshness into the women's division desperately needed.
Here's the key difference between Absolution and the Riott Squadron. They showed the aftermath of what happened to Mickey and what happened to Bailey for the Absolution. What their beatdown.
Well, we didn't see.
Yeah, we didn't actually see them actually just beat the crap out of them where they couldn't do their match. Here we actually see why they're an effective squadron. Their Riott Squad is an effective force. Natalya left and they beat the holy hell of Naomi. Like, Naomi, he got beaten down so bad by steps. and Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan, that she had to be carried out on a stretcher.
Well, they just carried her out. They forgot the structure.
Television's a visual media. You show, not tell. You show how they got beaten down.
There's a good chance
not just say, hey, they were beaten down. Mickey's holding her ankle.
There's a good chance Mandy and Sonya got taken out by Bill and Mickey.
Yeah. And that's one key thing where I think the Riot Squad is actually
being presented.
Yeah, being presented better than Absolution.
Yeah. And the main event, Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. There's a backstage segment teasing Bobby Roode challenging Baron Corbin for the United States title, and Fashion Files and for Soul, where the Ascension died. All right.
Yeah, essentially the Ascension died.
Yes. By poisonous gas. Mm-hmm. Kevin Owens' judgment day was upon him Tuesday as he came face to face with Randy Orton determined to avenge Team Smackdown. Lost his Survivor Series and no disqualification match. The Viper took the fight to Owens, pounded him with hard race to the head and an early RKO attempt. But the prize fighter escaped. He did not escape, though, from Orton's punch and assault as actually spilled to the ring floor. Orton drew curses from Owen. I see a blow right here with a kendo stick. Must have delayed the W Universe. He also drew blood from the arm of his opponent as Owen screamed in agony. Taylor turned tables in his favor, opportunistically catching his opponent with a kendo stick to the leg. A full slam into the guardrail followed as Owen seized control of the bell. He pummeled Orton with the kendo stick and delivered a big senton for count 2. Owens continued wearing Orton, beat him down, keeping him grounded. He tried for the cannonball, but the Viper rolled all the way down mountains comeback. He hoisted Owens onto the top rope and climbed up for the superplex. Orton delivered a draping DDT and a side suplex on the barricade, followed by another to the announce table. Owens avoided RKO by escaping him for the fans. The fight spilled to the ring where Zayn appeared and attacked the Viper's leg with a steel chair, not technically breaking the rules because the fight was not technically on ringside. With Orton hobbled but not out of it, he delivered DDT to Owens and prepared for RKO, unable to point on his knee. Orton hesitated long enough for Owens to deliver a super kick and a frog splash to score a whole full victory. I thought this was excellent. This was a great tough match in which Owens and Zayn added to their heel heat by cheating within the confines of the rules and beating the fan favorite Orton. That's how he healed him, in which the villains outsmart the heroes, and the authority figures is even more effective in this day and age than the traditional villainy, which interference or overbooking Raw's babyfaces of victory. Orton and Owens laid into each other with brutal shots, leaving the impression that they generally do not like each other, especially after their recent Twitter beef with Owens and Sam sent home from the tour. And add to the match and put the idea that Orton really was avenging the loss. Team signed out Survivor Series. Most motivated, I've seen Orton too.
Yeah.
And a long way of time. Just praying for AJ for me. It was a perfect conclusion to a spectacular broadcast. I'm not saying which show won yet.
Let me guess. He hated one ending to a show, but he really liked the other. Well, anyway, my opinions on it. Fantastic match. I agree with Joe. Orton put on his working boots today.
And he's underrated in that regard.
Yeah.
What he is.
When Orton's on, he's one of the best of all time. Yeah. When he's not,
he's at worst good.
Yeah. That's sort of the thing about Randy Orton. Anyway, I also like that Owens actually ended up winning, because now Shane's not fully satisfied that Owens actually got away He's going to see it as he got away scot-free. Brian's going to say, hey, we put him in the match, we put him through hell, and that's going to add more to that as well.
Right, yeah, so it ties into the opener.
Exactly.
The Bosch of the week?
I'm going to say the ending of Raw.
Yeah, I agree.
So muddled, so confusing, and so slow.
I don't know what happened there.
And then Kane happened.
Yeah. That was about Kane.
Yeah.
The show of the week?
Alright, yeah, I got mine.
I'm right.
1, 2, Smackdown.
Yeah.
Did you really have to wait for 3?
Yeah, no, I gave it away this week. There was... They brought the NXT method to SmackDown this week. Keep it simple.
And unlike Raw, they actually felt like the show actually meant something to watch.
Yeah, I mean, granted, SmackDown's advantage over Raw, they do have a pay-per-view they got built to in 3 weeks, so... that's where the advantage comes in.
To me, Raw this week didn't.
But I'm not really sure what role was built into either.
Yeah, Raw didn't really seem like it had consequences whatsoever.
No, just set up a tag team title match for next week.
Yeah, it just seemed like things happened.
There's a tag team title match that we've seen like 50 times next week. And there's a Roman and Joe match on the horizon.
Yeah. Other than really the future of Roman and Joe, there didn't really seem like much at future.
And I think there's a
going forward.
I think there's a Braun and Kane match in the near future. I hope. No, that they'll push it to the Rumble.
Yeah. Well, we get to see it live.
Now, watch Kane win because it might be Brock versus Kane. Just imagine the Rumble.
I know.
The youngster.
If you haven't seen Brock not care about a match before, oh.
I might be able to think of what worse. What if Sister Abigail challenges Brock?
What if Sister Abigail's the next contender for Alexa Bliss?
Well, apparently he's not kayfabe-wise. He's not Asuka, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently Asuka is not a credible challenger.
Yeah.
Kayfabe-wise.
Single-handedly wins you the Raw Women's Tag Match. 3.
Yes.
3-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
And not worthy of the Raw Women's, though.
That'll do it for this week's Raw Sign Live review. Be back on the weekend with the news. Actually, there's some news I did want to get to regarding SmackDown, which came from the Irish Sun. Transcripted in Brie Bella from Lillian Garcia's Chasing Glory podcast. That's how we know that it's an actual source in terms of what they use. Pretty much in a roundabout way. For those that did not hear it, actually, I think it just came out today. On Tuesday, Wednesday rather. Daniel Bryan is cleared by doctors, according to Brie Bella.
Yeah.
Now they're just waiting for WWE clear, and looks like he may end up wrestling again for WWE.
Yeah, it's that Bryan had been going around the country and was cleared by several doctors.
All right. So
now he just has to be cleared by WWE's medical team if that actually happens.
Yeah.
Which we're all hoping really does.
The big news of the week was that AJ confirmed he's not retiring. And back with the rest of the news. There's barely been any this week, so there may not be much news to talk about.
Unless something big happens in the next 2 days.
Or now I'll just be at 205 Live NXT review. And
our retro review.
So WCW Bash at Beach 1998.
Yeah. Yep.
And my retro review for losing Summer Series weekend with WCW Starrcade 1999.
Yep.
Now the little side note. Apparently, last week's Raw week 20's Raw versus SmackDown NXT 205 live reviews. Apparently something happened.
It blew up.
It blew up because we got 500 views total between both videos.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, one video in particular.
335, that was before this. Before we filmed this video, so I'm not really sure if there's any more. I doubt it, because it was from last week now. So thank you for that. And so far, I'm not even done uploading this week's videos yet, because good.
Yeah.
When you see this, it'll be on Thursday. Friday when you're seeing this.
Yeah.
But as you see the previews on Thursday, you'll be seeing the Uncensored 1996 review uploaded. So, I expected that to do.
It's all in the past.
I'm not expecting that to do as well as the Raw vs. SmackDown was, because I don't know how that did that good. But
I'm guessing because you accidentally uploaded it right after SmackDown from this week.
Well, I already did know the date was in the video. Thank you for that. Thank you for our new subscriber out there.
As always, hit the subscribe button
down below.
Yeah, give us a like.
On Twitter, there was a
comment.
Apparently, we've been blown up on Twitter too, because as of 2 months ago, I remember the Ring of Honor show itself, we had 500. On October 20th, we have 542 followers. Mm-hmm. We are now on the number 29th at 955 followers.
Yeah.
We have a good social media manager.
Yes.
We all know.
Spoiler alert, it's me.
Really?
Yes.
So, how much tweets have you been retweeting on the podcast every day? Just about. Or interacted?
I guess the followers.
Really?
You're welcome.
Yeah, you left us off at 3,000. We now follow 4,500 people. So, I've been taking the followers You run the Instagram account that we really need to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do Instagram that well. I take pictures upside down.
Yeah.
But
Here, we can start going today.
yeah, to celebrate we're in our 20s now.
Yes.
For the podcast.
Hey.
Alright,
It'll be uploaded to Instagram
in 5 minutes.
in like 2 seconds.
Alright. But, okay, Pat did play a part in the followers the first time, and I've been taking it ever since. But I also am interactive every day with the retweets and the tweet and direct messaging, which we have been getting a few of. There's something else as well. And thank you, apparently, we have a lot of fans internationally, too.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Didn't I have time to kill here, so I might as well say it now because I normally forget. I didn't think in how many months we've been doing this? 4 or 5 months now that this would get this face.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought you were continuing.
Well, the pause was for you, but
I'm literally putting this up on Instagram, by the way.
there we go. So thank you for that.
I'm doing things.
Thank you for sticking for us for this very unprofessional looking podcast.
Yes.
For now, like I promised in January, things are going
Like I completely messed up the intro.
countless
For
times.
you. Yeah, countless times.
I can't tell you how many times I stumble on my words, but that is changing starting in January as I promised.
It's officially on Instagram.
As of Wednesday,
Go
November
like
29th, we can confirm we are getting a logo made. By our friend Isaiah. And so thank you for all that. And
Yes.
follow this person to my left on Twitter at the Pat Young 215.
Follow that guy on my right, the Joe Venuto 215.
Keep on following the podcast. Tell people that like wrestling and feel bad for weirdos. To watch the podcast. They don't even have to like wrestling. Just look at the thumbnails.
Yeah, we really do need to get better thumbnails.
That's where the graphics are going to come in, don't you worry.
Yes.
Not the graphics, the logo. At the podcast at WrestleIMB. Us on Instagram, which will probably be more active once we figure out what the hell we're pulling on Instagram.
Yes.
At WrestleIMB and our friend at amazing photographer, Isaiah Beal, at iBeal, that's BEAL _photography. Alright. He was the guest last.
He's the absent guest.
The invisible guest.
He's kind of like Wilson from Home Improvement. You're never going to see him. You may hear his voice, but you're never going to see his face.
But now for the recap, the review shows, we'll be back on the weekend with news, retros, and NXT and 205 Live. So it's going to be a short one on the weekend. This is actually a test run to see how this is going to work.
Yeah.
Which I think will work out better.
I think it works out better too.
Yeah. And I'll see you then. No, we'll see you then.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.